Good day, everyone, and welcome to this week's creative episode. In this episode, I wanted to share with you a portion of my success invisible to the outside world. While there are visible signs here and there, that visible success is contained within my smile, joy, laugh lines, childlike vision, enthusiasm, ability to deal with challenges, and much more. I am opening my emotional studio vault to share an insight that might be someone's nugget of inspiration who might be currently feeling alone on their art journey. The success that I am referring to isn't visible and is not categorized or measured by any economic standards. The success I'm referring to is dominion over your negative thoughts and emotions. As an artist, I didn't recognize that the root of the problem was directing my focus outside of myself. Through much dedication and copious reading, I dived into the books that focused on how the brain, body, and mind worked. It is in the understanding of the mechanics of the human body that I arrived at the understanding of the internal dissatisfaction. So when you find out the hidden motivation as to why you do what you do, you will uncover your unconscious mind. And in order to effect permanent change, you must become aware of every aspect within yourself. Now, this sounded easy enough, and it is. What was challenging was facing the shadows of me. The versions of me that was operating in the unconscious versus the version of me that was awake in the everyday life. To sum it up, it felt like I had my feet on the brake as well as on the accelerator pedal of a car. And no matter how much I wanted for my circumstances to change, I was standing still. And it's these shadow figures of our past that we need to release. They are not real. They have no hold over you unless you bring them with you. Those shadows carry the spots of pain in your mind only, directing you to attack in the present in retaliation for a past that is no longer and no more. When we shift our thinking into awareness, an intelligence far greater than the ego's cleverness begins to operate in our lives. And here lies the benefit of being an artist. Here's a small insight into a part of your brain that plays a fabulous role in reducing negative thinking. The frontal lobe of your brain has a couple of vital functions. One of them is to make thought more real than anything else. When you are in a creative state, it begins to act like a music conductor and lowers the volume on the circuits in the rest of the brain so that little else is being processed other than one single-minded thought. And when you are only thinking about what you are painting, there is little room left to be miserable and sad. The frontal lobe is the CEO, the conductor that mediates the rest of the brain. When I learned this, I was hooked in wanting to know more. The frontal lobe becomes so engaged that your thoughts become your reality and your experience. This is the process of neuroplasticity and how we have direct dominion on affecting change on how we think and feel. This brilliant work is from Dr. Joe Dispenza. I highly recommend reading his work, or better still, diving into his dedication to helping people realize their inner power. His work is so easy to understand and apply that I have made it my mission to apply every nugget of his work and research and practical processes into my everyday life. I highly recommend it. When you paint, dedicate yourself to observing every nuance which will act as a willing participant in the creation of your vision. Smell, sight, sound, thoughts, emotions, intuition, they all play a part. Your frontal lobe is the magician. In your newfound awareness, you begin to withdraw your attention and your emotions from old circumstances, old ways of being, and are making room for the new to enter your life. There are 3 unwritten laws of art. Number 1, paint, create. The worst that can happen, the final outcome stinks. remember it's a bad painting, not a life sentence. Number 2, create and paint again. It might be bad art, but you happen to be a good artist. And there will be someone that thinks it's genius. The world is full of people with variety of tastes. Number 3, just create and paint some more. Art is cheaper than therapy. Begin to look within. As an artist, you experience yourself at a far deeper level. You find out what's inside you. Your soul grows with every creative thought you generate. Many promote that it is immoral to feel good in a world where there's much suffering. We live in a world that operates on 2 principles, energy and attraction. The universe responds to who we are being. If I could impart a small nugget, it is to state this: nothing good is created by thinking and feeling on the negative. Consider, would you study a financially poor person to understand wealth? Joy creates more joy. Love creates more love. Feeling good yields more feelings of good. Learn from your success, not your failure. Failure shows you what is not working. And so in art, when something you've wanted to paint has come to light and you've succeeded, it is important to know what you did right and what was good, so that you can amplify and replicate it. Remember, assess not just the mechanical art technique of what you did right, but also note down your current emotional state in what you did right. In the words of Wayne Dyer, another wonderful teacher, quote, "You feel good not because the world is right, but your world is right because you feel good." End quote. Imagination creates reality. And imagination is directly connected to our universal power. So given we have such a great genie at our fingertips, why not set an intention to create the best possible day, whatever that means for you? It takes energy daily to employ your awareness. However, there comes a moment where we stop thinking how to ride a bicycle and simply just get on a bike and ride without conscious effort. So learn how to expect, not to doubt. In doing this, you bring everything into the realm of possibility. And before you know it, what took effort becomes effortless. Throw your heart into what you want to achieve and your body will follow. If there are some pesky, unwanted thoughts, begin with a good mental ventilation. Clear your mind with a walk, dance for 4 minutes. This is a great reset for your system to recondition the mind to accept the creative thoughts in which your enthusiasm will deliver. Here is a loving reminder for your tomorrow. It is your inner conversations today which make tomorrow's facts and outcomes. When you make a decision to change, a new image is formed in your mind, and through repetition, you are asking your subconscious to function from this new reality. I thank you for watching. Remember, while you are in the world, you are the light of the world. Until next time, keep creating.